Hello, H.A.R.P family. How are you? How are you? How are you? I hope that you guys are well out there and happy Sunday because today's Sunday. I hope that you are staying warm because the weather's getting chilly out here, okay, in the Northeast. But I hope you're well and that you're staying safe and you're staying healthy wherever you are out there in the globe. Um, Welcome to our pop-up live stream. This time we're on YouTube. Usually I am on the IG page, so if you have IG, connect with us on there as well at harpnow.org. I got you covered on the latest updates from the platform, from the website. That's at www.harpnow.org, okay? And be sure to connect with us, on our various social media platforms, but just looking up at harpnow.org or just look for HARP Harassment and Assault Reporting Platform. Can't miss it. Awesome. Okay, this is your reminder. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Listen, this has been an issue. This has domestic abuse has been a serious issue. Even more so during COVID, during this quarantine season, and I mean, it makes sense that for those who have been stuck for these prolonged periods of time with their abusers, things seem to be getting worse, and police are reporting increased rates of reportings of domestic abuse and domestic violence, and just abuse in general, the various forms of it, literally from harassment all the way to assault. Police brutality included. Let's not forget that is also a form of harassment and abuse. People don't really think about that, but yes, and these are topics that we need to document, we need to track, we need better contextual data, and that's why H.A.R.P is here. H.A.R.P is your one-stop shop data repository, collection and analysis platform. That no matter what the harassment or assault incident type is, you can go and share your experience. You can share your story, or just complete the climate survey, or use the H.A.R.P button to submit your incident. And every incident counts, every data set, because at the end of the day, really, you're not just a data point, you're not just a data set. There is a whole human being behind that experience, whether you are the one experiencing it or you are a witness. Witnesses play such a major role. People forget this, right? That oftentimes people assume, well, it didn't directly happen to me, so I can't really do anything about it, or I don't really have a role to play in it. But that's not true. Witnesses play just as a strong role as anything else, just as strong as our fellow advocates. Witnesses are important in helping build a clearer picture on what really happened and what's really happening in our various communities around the globe, because this is a global issue. It's not just an America issue, it's not just an Africa issue, it's not just a Europe or an Arab nations issue or an Asian. No, abuse and harassment, it's a global issue, and it's about time we tackle it. So thank you for doing your part, for expressing interest in making our community safer wherever you are. Awesome. And so with that, I encourage you to speak up and speak out and share your contextual privilege. It is so important to know that if you are going through it, you're not alone. You're not alone. And it is not your fault. Oftentimes we put the onus of the responsibility on the victim. And that's not right. If you are a victim of abuse of any kind, whether that's harassment or assault, it is not your fault. And I will keep saying that because it is a reminder that is much needed. And there is life beyond abuse. There is a life to be lived that doesn't include you hurting. I truly believe that, and I want to encourage you with that. And also remember, real love does not go with abuse. If they really love you, they would not be abusing you. Whatever that abuse looks like, whether that is, physical, emotional, mental, financial, okay, bullying of any kind. No, love does not go hand in hand with abuse. And if you're in that situation, I wholeheartedly encourage you to take the steps you need to get out and be free and be safe, because your life matters. Your life matters. Okay. Awesome. Also, again, I would like to remind you, if you haven't done so yet, please go check out the latest posts on the blog page from our website. That is, it has topics on the various forms of harassment and assault, ranging from street and transit harassment, right? People often don't remember to think of street or even transit harassment as a big deal. It's a big deal because by the time things escalate to assault, they oftentimes start as harassment. And if we catch it while it's, in the harassment phase, and we stop it, we're like, hey, that is unacceptable, not for me and not around me. Where you say, that is not acceptable, we can do better, we will do better, we will be better. Again, so whether that's street and transit harassment, workplace harassment, domestic abuse and violence, child abuse, elder abuse, and yes, police brutality, that counts too. There's a whole spectrum of harassment and abuse, and whatever it is, be sure to share your experiences, because at the end of the day, we learn from one another. And as I've been talking with some of a lot of the folks in my circles of influence, it's interesting to me how really a lot of folks still oftentimes don't even realize that they have been in a situation of harassment or assault or abuse, really. And that's because we've normalized a lot of problematic and toxic behavior. Let's be honest. We have normalized a lot of things, and it's historical. It's there's the historical context of things. We have normalized certain behaviors that really do not need to be normalized. And so, this is my encouragement to you that, educate yourself. It is important to become educated and aware of these issues, because literally you could save a life, and that life could be yours, to be saved. Because the sad reality is that, there are people who they don't make it out of those abusive situations, and right, that is something that I wouldn't wish on anybody. If anything, I encourage, if you know somebody who's going through an abusive situation, please, just do your part to be an advocate, to help them out through this season. Because man, the reality is it takes some time and patience to encourage people and walk people through the coming out of those relationships. Because it's usually in relationship, right? And it's something that they've probably normalized over a period of time. And so, let's be patient with one another, right? Let's be patient with one another. Also, another way you can help out with HARP, that's the Harassment and Assault Reporting Platform. That's what you're here. Another way you can help out is by completing the climate surveys. We have 2 climate surveys on the website. One is for harassment and assault experiences, and the other is our police brutality climate survey. Though we're using those to collect data to be able to have a clearer picture, so we can see the trends of how these behaviors are occurring across the globe, really. So you can fill it out wherever you are. You could be here in America, you could be the East Coast, West Coast, anywhere. You could be across the world, Africa, my people, I love y'all. You could fill it out there. You could Europe, wherever. It is to help us, be able to build a clearer picture, to see the global trends of the various types of human behavior, with regards to assault and harassment. So Both surveys take less than 5 minutes each. So if you got 10 minutes to spare, actually no, it's definitely less than 10 minutes. If you got, about 3 minutes for each survey, I'd really appreciate that. Go check it out. I'll include the link on this in the comment section. So yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Also, don't forget there's a reporting mechanism for if you experience or witness harassment or assault incidents. That's on the website. It's the H.A.R.P button. Okay, you can click the H.A.R.P button, and there's one for the harassment and assault, and again a separate H.A.R.P button for the police brutality incidents. Data is powerful, and the issue is not that there's not enough data. It's contextual data that gives a fuller picture about the context of who is it occurring to, where is it taking place, what is the nature of the experience, and it kind of helps give a clear picture so that we can be able to educate ourselves better and focus on what initiatives really need to be taken to address this issue and make our societies safer, right? Because we all want to live in a safe society. At least I do. Don't you? Awesome. Yay. Also, we have an events page that we feature upcoming events that are related to this topic of harassment and assault or abuse in general. The featured event currently is titled Reducing Assault on Campus, Technology and Bystander Intervention, and this is hosted by Men Can Stop Rape, and this is occurring on October 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's 2 p.m. East Coast. Be sure to check that out. I have joined quite a few of their live streams, and they're awesome. I love them, so check them out. All right. Also, if you'd like your event to be featured on H.A.R.P's event page, just connect with us on the website or drop us a line on the inbox and on our social media inboxes. We have Facebook here, we have IG, as well as Twitter. So yeah, connect with us. And so yeah, if you'd like to stay updated on this topic and related topics of concern, be sure to connect with us on our social media platforms, on our Facebook, Twitter, IG. We do have a YouTube as well. Yeah, go check that out. Just at harpnow.org on all of them. So simple. Like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And you won't miss a thing. If there's a particular topic that you'd like for us to cover more in depth, or do more live sessions, or get co-hosts and special professional experts in that, let us know in the comment section. Otherwise, I just want to thank you for taking a moment to learn about how you can be a part of the change that is needed to make our community safer. Oh yeah, also, I believe the latest blog post on our blog page is titled Street and Transit Harassment Beyond Catcalling. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed. I said, oh, thank you. So we have the snippet as well as the longer text feature on the bottom of the blog page on our featured publication section. So yeah, see, we got you covered. So until next time, be safe, take care of yourself out there, take care of one another, and if you see something, say something. Contextual privilege is a thing, so share your contextual privilege wherever you are, because lives depend on it, really. Like, it's not even like a joke. Your life or somebody else's life just might depend on it. Awesome. So until next time, be sure to connect with us on our other social media platforms. I try to give a different flavor on each of them, so otherwise, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourselves and be encouraged. Be encouraged in all you do, and safety first. All right. Bye, guys.